Part 8. I'm Patrick Griffin, DNW. This is Banjo-Tooie. And you go through the wasteland, and you jump right into this little bubble. We go right up into level 8. Not gonna fuck around. Although we will fuck around because I didn't take any drinks last part. But now I'll be taking several because last part I didn't really do anything that you can't normally do. But in this level I will. And it's not gonna be good. Possibly. It all kind of depends on how shitty my D6 rolls are. So right off the bat, just start build drilling every single one of these. What you need to really get is that honeycomb piece, that fucking bean, and one more bean. I don't think there's anything else you need. So if you happen to get them all, of course, it's gonna be the last two. There you go. You know what? Just because there's only one left. Oh, you do need the springy shoes. Okay, I was about to say. Just making sure. So you need the beans, you need the springy shoes, and you need that honeycomb piece. Springy shoe into these like flower cannons. They kind of how you get around. Cloud Cuckoo Land, which is level 8. I think it's based off of, loosely based off a book. Or a short story or something. This guy, Mr. Fit, he does 3 different, like, decathlon track stuff. Even though, you know, I don't think potato sack race is part of that. But he does 3 different events. We have to beat him in all 3 to get a jiggy from him. If I jump back into that ball, he'll float back down to the bottom, so we're not going to be doing that. Once you shoot the cannon once, it skips ahead for you, so you don't have to actually watch yourself fly through the air again. Come over here, and we're going to drop down right in this little crease. We're going to shoot a clockwork and blow up on this switch. This safe that is going to show right here. I need to find 4 numbers to unlock the safe. There's a jiggy inside. That safe is inside the mountain, which is kind of the bigger area of this. Here's the husband of the ice skull I killed in part 7. He says I'm right above the ice side if you want to push me, and I should fall back down onto the ice side of Hellfire Peaks. But he doesn't. He lands in that water, which cools it down, and we'll be using that later. Remember that there's a fly pad there in case you ever need to use it, because a lot of times it's easier to fly around than to try to use the cannons. Grab the Globo, and we're going to go right in here. This is the entrance. Not the entrance, but this is one of the entrances into this middle central cavern, which is obviously in the center. And there's only 2 warp pads. There's one in the center of this area and one at the beginning of the level that you saw me grab. The safe is over here. It'd be very important to memorize where everything is, because this central cavern has a lot of doors and a lot of entrances and a lot of crap. Second Globo is down here. These are the ones that aren't really near Humba and Mumbo's places, so definitely a good idea to make note where those are. We're going to come out this other water side. We went up through one of the water sides, go out the other water side. You don't need to go far, but we're going to swim out a little bit. Pop Kazooie off. Not in a good way. Boom. island's like shaped like a witch's face, but I have no idea where the original Banjo-Kazooie would be in that situation. So this is the last Jiggy for Pterodactyl Land because he's bitching about how he wants water. If you would have landed up on the top ledge of Pterodactyl Land, you would have had a little conversation with him. He would have come out and would have talked to him, but obviously I didn't give a shit, so. Then you can leave that, go back in to the central cavern. These puzzle pieces that have weapons and bullshit, just watch out for them. Pretty much always roll if you don't know where they're at. Warp pad. Split up pads. You can make that with Banjo. Normally, because that's not that far of a jump. But there is another 2 jumps that I cannot normally make. And I'll be drinking D6 because I got to jump there and back twice each. So we're looking at probably 8 D6 in just this level, which is not cool. I guess we can jump back. So that's all you need Banjo for, is to learn that one move. I lied. Might as well start drinking now. So through the blue side, there's like a turquoise blue-ish, and then there's a blue. The blue side goes into Mumbo, or goes to one of Mumbo's huts. There's 2 huts in this level. But this one, you want to go up the blue side, get into this cannon, and it's going to shoot you all the way to this island. There's a bunch of little islands floating around this whole level, if you didn't notice. But you're in this Jello castle. Just crawl in here with Banjo and grab that. Easy peasy. Probably the easiest puzzle piece you're going to be getting in this level. But the real reason we're using that door is to drop these jelly bean magic beans, in the spots where they go. I'm gonna do it this way. I learned how to use for a potato sack, but I just don't trust that bee to knock me off the edge. So this egg you can have Kazooie hatch, and it gets out this like floaty device, and then you use your taxi pack, scoop up the floaty device, and you can float across. But we're gonna jump this because I can, and we call that D6. Drop a squishy sounding bean, and we're gonna do it again. Now I can't normally make this back. Oh, but I did. So we're gonna drink a 6 and a 2. It's not too bad. So that puts us at 8 real quick, and we're gonna drop down here, and oh, we're not as far as I thought it was. Good. Oh, nope. Those puzzle pieces are gonna fuck me one of these times. Now you want to go through the red door as well. Oh, yeah, see, that's what happens. The red door will lead to the other Mumbo hut. One of them is bad, one of them is good. It's random, and it changes each time, so it's not always the red one's good and the blue one's bad, or the other way around. But we also have a bean we gotta drop off over here. On a much smaller island. Yep. And we're gonna go right through here. Make it a 3, make it another 6. So that puts us at 17. Don't worry. In breaks and stuff, I will be taking damage on that fall. Doing drinks and stuff, so don't worry, like right now. Well, he's gonna come get me. Oh, he can't reach me. Oh, he can. Fucker. Alright, now that's pretty much all you need with him. Shock pad. Shock jump pad. Pretty sure that's what it's called, even though I've been calling it something else every single fucking time. Make sure you have your Clockwork Kazooie eggs, because we're going to Kazooie it for a while. You can grab, or you can just jump across. If you're both people, you can grab across. When it comes to jumping and moving around, it's a lot easier just using Kazooie. You can still shoot eggs, so it's all good. I also like to... Most of the... In fact, I think all the music notes are in this central area. I have to just make sure... Don't need to go this way yet. But every door should have music notes on it. This one leads out to those holes that I bill drilled. We're at 70. Yeah, I fell. Just keep back flipping up. You can come out here through this greenish, bluish door. What? Apparently this is the... Didn't see that coming. So go through this green door. I always thought that top one. Maybe not. Obviously not, because we just fucking did it. Here. Backflip up on this switch. It's gonna open this door to the back of this pot of gold. Now you can make this without speed, using glide and spins and flaps and more glides. Keep bouncing between them all. And you can make this jump. That is a Minjo over there, so don't be fooled. One egg each, other than the Clockwork Kazooie, obviously. Now we're gonna play some Pot of Gold Bullshit Challenge to get a Jiggy and a paper. $45 seconds, 90 Jiggies to get a Jiggy. Zoom in, I kind of aim top, do a little bit to the left and let the camera kind of turn itself. Hold the shoot button until you get them all. Same with the middle. You can speed up, but if you speed up too fast, you start skipping some jiggies. So keep it at a nice steady go. See, I'm missing a few of them. Going a little too fast. We hit 90, so we're good. We'll probably get them all. Get them all with 5 seconds left. Not bad. I think my record's somewhere in the teens seconds left. Like, actually probably more like 11 or 12. I will not do it again. Grab both of those and just get the fuck out of here. Come around the back side and there should be a honeycomb piece. And a bee, but you don't need to worry about the bee. Jump, flap, glide, whatever you want to do to this guy. Oh, he's gonna hit me. I knew that. I saw that shit coming. I hate those guys. When you turn into the creature you turn into, you can shoot those. Otherwise, leave those eyeballs for nothing. Thread the needle for another honeycomb piece. Behind the trash can, there's a hole. So you want to shoot a Clockwork Kazooie egg into the hole for another number. One more. It is an 8, by the way. Spoilers. 1984, because that's when Rareware was created, first came out. Rareware, which I don't have too many more games to play of that. Donkey Kong Country 3 and Conker's Bad Fur Day if I feel crazy enough to try it. Backflip onto this can. Fall off the can. That is a Minjo, so don't. You fucker. Onto the milk. And then you come up here. This is a real Jinjo. And the last red one. So Guff here likes to play a little game called Get Rid of the Smell in his trash can. $50 points. And what you do is you spin. This is what you're supposed to do. Sometimes, because I have speed on, it gets a little crazy. And sometimes, I don't fucking get what I'm going for. If you have enough eggs, I mean you can also use fire eggs, but stopping and just shooting is also not too bad, especially if you have homing on. I think it homes in on them. It looks like I got 50, so I think we're pretty good. Not my best run, for damn sure. But I think we're good. I think it appears somewhere on this side. So it's going to chill here. Oh, I thought it was going to hit me. I was going to say, that's the first time I ever had it hit me. But I didn't. Would you like to play again? You say, fuck no. Get out of here. Should be a flight pad here. Up here, there is a door, an entrance. We're going to want to come through here. Stop where you're at. And attempt to light that fucker on fire, because he will fuck up your day. And that's all your 100 music notes right there, so you should be good for the game. Another Clockwork Kazooie egg to get your last number. You can see this from outside, that little glass wall there. If you fly around the other side, you can see it. But that's obviously how I know. full on jump off and glide. We're going to glide down to that safe. We're actually going to flap because you fall quite a bit faster. We're also going to spin across so you don't run into too many of those puzzle piece fuckers. Oh, you fucker. That's not what I wanted. You can use those to go up the wall where Banjo came out of whenever I dropped those beans. You can use those springy steps and another one. We're actually going to go out the blue first. It doesn't matter which one. But we're going to go get Mumbo now. What I want to do is find the bad one first, would be cool. That way I don't have to remember to go kill him later. And there's one way to tell for sure. If he's sleeping, he's bad. Just as much as if this guy's real, he's bad, which he's real. And Mumbo should be sleeping, so he's the bad one. Now we're going to get into a fight. We're going to go fight the boss. He doesn't ask for a Globo, which is your first sign of bullshittery. Minji Jongo. So you go up and peck him. He's got to peck him like 8 times. Now, if he gets on a flat surface, and you turn on your feathers and just full on run into him, easier on a flat surface, you can slowly take him down like this. Boom. And then he's dead. Whole lot easier. Once he gets down to about halfway, he starts like teleporting and shooting real quick. And you gotta kind of figure out where he's at and hope he teleports near you, and you gotta jump up and hit him, and it's a whole big thing. But yeah, turn on your gold feathers when he's on flat ground, so you can just run directly at him and just hold forward like you're running into him. Sometimes it works. Sometimes you do a couple hits and he gets out of it. If he does, just hold on to the feathers and keep jumping at him. The feathers obviously don't hurt you. What he shoots doesn't hurt you because you have the feathers on. So, as long as you have 20 feathers, you have a good amount of time to try to get him. So the red one is the real one, which is also what we're going to do. Switch into Mumbo to make this happen. He has one pad, and that's it. That's a Minjo, which also means that this is the real Mumbo. Bad one in the good one, and good one in the bad one. Hell yeah, I do. Oh, he's coming after me. The red one's kind of nice to be the real one, because where I need to go in here, out the door, is right above the red door. Or is it right here? Jump up here. You go through this top door here, which I haven't been out yet, but I came up here just a second ago with Kazooie and grabbed that music note. Hug the wall, otherwise a puzzle piece is going to come out, hit you, you're going to fly off the edge. Because you do backwards hitting damage. So his pad is up here on this little spot here, but you want to kind of wait. Unless you think you can make it past that bee. But just watch out, because again, the bee hits you and you kind of jump backwards when you get damage, and then you fall off the edge, and that's not fun. Rain dance. And what that's going to do is going to create our little beans into beanstalks, and create this if you didn't want to jump and fly and spin and glide and all that shit. It builds a rainbow, so you can hit that switch and just run across the rainbow. If you think it's easier, I can climb these with Banjo, and we will be. So we're gonna have to go back with Banjo, just Banjo, and jump across those paths again, which will be more D6s. Now what you want to do is run and jump right off the fucking edge. You have infinite lives, but jumping off the edge and you die means you return right here where Mumbo's skull is, so it's a lot faster. Oh! And you forget that that's a Minjo and you almost get fucking zapped. Help. Fuck you. Liar. So we're going to switch back to just Banjo and go back and do the things we did, except we're going to climb up those beanstalks and do those missions. If you go the other direction, you can climb up this central area a little bit quicker, but whatever one helps you. Get myself a little bit of life just in case. You know what? Red's actually easier to go down to than blue to go up to. So we're going to do blue first again. That's a D6. Just gonna do that right now. Make it a 6. What did I say? What did I say earlier? I haven't had too many yet, and I've been bitching about not having too many yet, so now we're at 23 drinks. So there's a few different ways to do this. You can do this the right way, or you can do this the way I'm gonna do it. Now, it's not really because of this. Well, it's not because of, it's because I have the side double jump. That's what I'm trying to say. But I gotta get up in here. Or maybe is it this one? This one. And then you double up like that. That is a real Jinjo. Come in here. Now you're supposed to, how they expect you to do it is ride those half garlic cloves, or onion, or whatever they are. You use your sack pack where you're in like a potato sack, and you ride on top of those spiky onion or garlic cloves, and you kind of just use them as elevators and paths, moving paths to get up to the top. But you don't need speed to do what I just did. You also need to get back into this to do what I just did. You don't need speed, you just need the double jump ability, which is kind of cool, kind of nice. Instead of having to dick it with these things here. They have spikes, so obviously you can't jump on them, but if you do the hacky sack like this, and just like the dynamite stick detonator, you can double jump with this too, which is kind of nice. Alright, let's try to make it back over. Oh, and I did. If I didn't make it back over, I'd still probably drink. No, I guess I just fall. That wouldn't count, huh? Because I didn't actually do it. Now we'll go to the red side. And do the same thing, except that's going to be a race with Mr. Fit. That was a 1. I don't know if I said that. So that puts me at 24. No, Mr. B. No. I feel like this gap's a little bit smaller, so it's easier to get across that one. That's also a 1. Look at that. Bitch about bitching, and then that's what happens. He says, you need a sack to race in. And I'm like, I got one. I do fancy a little race. So there's a shortcut you can take right here, as long as you actually stay on it pretty well. It's not too hard to stay on that. Can you make it here? Obviously counts in the game if you want to try to take it or just follow him around. You bounce a little bit faster than him. Actually, I think you just bounce faster than him because you have speed on. So if you don't have speed on, you might want to take that shortcut. Otherwise, I don't think you'll be able to beat him. And this one, you can actually die, so I'm not going to drink D6. And it should take me back to where the split pads are. Perfect. Switch to Kazooie. Figure out where... There they are. So I figure out where the red door is and climb up here. We're going to go race Mr. Fit and get the last puzzle piece that way. What you want to do, normal, and what I'm going to do anyway, is come grab these speedy shoes. Haven't used these in a while, huh? Now, because I have speed on, I don't actually need these shoes. I can actually beat him without it. But let's just kick his ass real good, because sometimes you just need to win. And there you go. And now I think it's time to go to Humba and do her thing. Three down. One of those, two of those. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think we're good. I think we are ready. Ready to go see Humba and some other shit. So exit out the blue, because there is a fly pad. And we're going to want that. I was going to say you can kill that flower, but I just rolled right through it. To the right, that's the entrance right there. But to the right is Humba's, this purple island. What we want to do is not... Oh, shit. Is actually come over here and jump on this little mouse thing. Because Mary Canary is back. You're going to be racing this bitch again. Tap an A. You don't have one of those carts anymore. You have this flying mouse with a little twisty in the back. Little wind-up thing. No, kicked her ass. Which is good, because I'm probably going to pause it on halfway through the second one, because it's a lot longer. So for a Cheeto page, we're going to do it again. But we're not doing the same path. It's going to go a different direction. We're going to be going quite a bit longer. like playing Mario Party again. Woo! I just did the whole thing. Obviously, because you watched it and I didn't pause. Whew. That hurts though. My finger hurts. My wrist hurts. You can definitely like feel your muscle in your arm, your forearm, when you start tapping like that. Jesus. Anyone who knows what I'm talking about. So grab those. We're going to go in and see Humba. So up here, kind of sneaky, is a Jinjo that I just missed. We're going to try it again. Jesus, I'm excited to grab him. Black Jinjo's done. Which again, surprisingly, considering there's the most of them, there's 9 of them, so usually it's not the first one done. Or usually it's not the last one done, you know. And you are the bee again, just like Lick Lock would. Except this time, when you hit Z, you shoot little stingers because you're more badass. And now those eyeball plants can be scared. So like this one, hit Z and pop it, and you see the puzzle piece moves to another one, and all you do is just follow them around, unless you know where they're all at. Normally, if you pop one that doesn't have it, it's okay. It'll still, like that one, it'll still count as dead. The last one should be up on a ledge on the side. Nice purple ledge somewhere. I think it's right there. Easy peasy. Oh! Oh! Don't know how I jumped that. You don't have to zoom in. I like zooming in. It just makes it a little bit easier for me to see. So all the way to the top, there's this bee statue. We're actually going to zoom out. Turn around. What we need to do is aim better. Come on, there you go. Damn it. Didn't make it in time. Because the game hates me. So when you hear that sound, you're definitely gone too far. Where the fuck? Oh, I'll say, where the hell is the... No, I'm going at an angle. Oh. There you go. 1 second left. I normally get it first try, but as you can see, it can be pretty difficult, so. So that allows you to get into the beehive. Come on. Now we're going to play a game. Hell no. So homing works on here. I also hold R so I can turn a little bit faster. And what I do is I kind of like the balloons in Witchy World. I kind of stay up top. I kind of do a little down look, a little look-see. If you start getting a little low, just hit A and float back up higher. I think you need like 60 or 75 maybe. You spin pretty quick, so you can go in either direction. You don't have to hold the same direction over and over again. But that's a your call thing. Looking down helps you see kind of where all the bees are. They just float, obviously, back and forth, come out of the walls and go on the other side. I just spam the shoot button, and like I said, they home in. I know. No. I think that's everything, yeah? Pretty damn quick on this one. Stuck. In fact, because it's only 43 minutes, I'll probably go and this way is where the cannon is. You gotta use the cannon. I'll probably go get all the rest of my life from those honeycombs, and I'll probably get all the Cheeto page secrets. I probably won't put them in, but I'll show you what they are. I don't really need them. And I might do the last puzzles, actually, and we'll call it good, and then the last part shouldn't have any drinks at all. We also need the last puzzle piece. You should be at 79. 89, I mean, because that's where we're at. So we're done with this level. Let's go get that one last one that those pigs in Jolly Roger's Lagoon want to go swimming in. They're still bitching about their water. No. Before we do that, actually, because we still have time, we're going to open up the next section, the last area. Don't get hit by that thing. You want to grab these, you don't have to follow that, but you want to grab these, and where this ends over here, go with these. Pops you on that side, so if you fall right through the hole, then you're really upset. That is so I don't have to do that again. Just hit that shock jump pad, which I will because this isn't open yet. because I haven't done the puzzle for it yet. Now we'll go to the cliff top. Maybe I'll save the puzzles for the beginning of the next phase, just because do just a couple drinks for the fun of it. So we're going to Hellfire Peaks, not Jolly Roger's Lagoon, because we need to switch into Banjo. Wrong one. Because now that it's cooled off, we can drop over and hit this switch, which is just a banjo switch. Oh yeah, at last you can go for a swim. Jerk. And that was the last Jiggy of the game. Now let's go get our max life. Let's go get some fucking Cheeto cheats. Let's hit some lava. And then we'll probably call it good. And the next part we'll just finish up the whole game. So back on the plateau, we'll go back up and see Honeybee. We should have enough for exactly the next 2 pieces of life. We have 16, and it requires 7 for the next one and 9 for the next one. With full on 10 life. You can't double it like the first one, so we're just going into the battle 10 life, but like the first one, Grunty will drop life down as you fight her, so. It's about equal. In the first one, your max life was 8, so double 16, this is 10. But there's a few more different phases with Grunty, so 10, but you probably have, I think she drops, 5 or 6 life. So, pretty close to the same. Go turn in the rest of our Cheeto pages. We should have 15. Yeah. Fall proof, so you don't take damage from falls, which I've died a couple times. Honey back, so your life slowly grows back. That's one, of course. Jukebox, I have no idea what that is. I can't remember what that is. Something about. Oh, and if you go in the Jolly Roger Lagoons bar, you can play the jukebox and you can play music from different worlds if you just want to hear it again without having to actually go into the world. Fall proof was able to grab after Pterodactyl Land, I think. Yes, after Pterodactyl Land. Honeyback should have been able to grab after Hellfire Peaks. And then Jukebox is obviously the last one, which is not that important anyway. Honeyback would definitely help you for the boss if you want to make sure you have it. I'm pretty sure that's the order. We had Witchy World, 1 left. One of those, 2. We didn't have any left. Gotcha. So yeah, that's right. After Pterodactyl Land, then after Hellfire Peaks, and then after Cloud Cuckoo Land for the last one. And we'll stop it here, and we will pick it up in part 8. Finishing up, we'll do the last 2 puzzles, get any drinks I might get from there, and then probably beat the game. Probably do it all in one go. I drank 25, by the way. That was a nice 25 drinks, so I'll get cut up on that, and I'll see you in part 9. Thanks for watching.